Hello YouTube, it is Championdjk coming at you again with another video, and we've got a car culture release to just take a quick peek at. I almost didn't do a video for these. I don't know. Car culture, Hot Wheels in general. I know the Ferraris are coming and all that stuff, and it's been kind of exciting in that regard. There's some cool stuff coming down the pike, but I haven't really been all that into car culture. Now there was a couple cool sets this year, but Anyway, we don't really need to harp on that. What I'm really just wanting to do here, we're going to open up these cars. We're going to take a look at them, see what we think is a set, if they're cool. You guys are going to let me know your opinion on them in the comments down below. That's always fun. Did you pick these up? Did you not? But this is the Fast Wagons release, the current Fast Wagons release. We've already had a Fast Wagons release before, right? The card art is kind of cool. We got like black and white basically, with just the only color is the car in the image, which is kind of neat looking. Decent art direction on these. We're going to start with number one. I do not have the Chase. The Chase would be this car, but all blacked out. But this is the Audi RS6 Avant, number 1 of 5. So let's go ahead and open it up and take a peek here. And there it is. So this, I believe, this is a brand new casting, I think, right? Copyright date 2025. New tooling. Of course, it's a Hot Wheels, so it rolls. This one is really nice looking. I think it looks great. I like the Audi color scheme on it. I think it looks really good. We got the dot matrix style tampo effect going on here, but it's not too bad on this car. Only where they put that gray looks a little bit TV static, like straight up TV static. Look at that. But other than that, this is a pretty nice one. I like the way this looks. I think it's pretty slick looking. This would be a cool wagon to own too. I would not mind owning one of these and having this as my daily driver. That would be pretty darn sweet. So yeah, I like that they picked white wheels as well. I think that looks really nice. And overall, definitely digging that one. All right. Next is the Chevy Chevelle SS wagon. And really, this one, out of all these, I don't know that this one like really fits in. It's cool they picked a muscle car wagon, I guess, and it's one of the panel wagons, which is kind of interesting. But I don't know that this was the best choice to include in the set. It just doesn't seem to really fit in to have an American muscle car in with the rest of these. You know, as a coherent set, I get it, it's a wagon, it just doesn't really kind of like fit. These all are more, I mean, most of them are European, and then you got one Japanese and then one American. But yeah, I don't know. You guys let me know what you think. Is this one that they should have included or not included? I feel like this one's going to chill on the pegs too. I don't think this one's going to sell all that much either. It's a Yenko Chevelle. It's cool. And I'm not saying it's not cool. I'm just saying, I don't know, for this set, it just doesn't seem to really fit. This thing rolls really nice. Of course, it's a car culture, so metal on metal, Hot Wheels premium, rubber tires, all that good stuff. It is a cool casting. Just, to me, I don't know, it just doesn't really fit in the set. Even though it's a wagon, and I'm sure it's fast. It's like from a different era than the rest of this stuff. And it just doesn't, to me, it's just not, it's not fitting in. I wish they almost would have stuck with all Euro wagons. I think that would have been cool. All right. And then they could have called it Euro vet wagons or something. I don't know. So, all right. So the Volvo 850 Estate. This is a sweet wagon. This is another one. It'd be cool to have a Volvo wagon. I wouldn't be upset about driving one of these around. I think that would be pretty awesome. This is the 850. It's really cool, and I'm liking this one. I liked this casting ever since it came out. I think it was a cool casting. And this is kind of in a racing livery. I dig that as well. Like the casting. There's your detail on the front end. A little bit of detail on the rear, and again, TV static Volvo. It's wild to me that they can't print that at a higher resolution. Again, rolls really nice. Of course, it's a Hot Wheels. They all roll really nice. This one has a painted blue metal base. It's got this brake in here, which is actually, I believe, part of the interior part, which is this black around the edge. This is actually plastic, which is interesting. Yeah, I like this one. I think altogether this one's pretty good. And see, these two kind of like, I don't know, seem to more fit. And then we've got two solid color ones. It's kind of a disjointed set, really. Fast Wagons, it doesn't really... That's the one thing about car cultures. They're supposed to be like sets that are coherent. And I don't know that this is as, whatever, cohesive as it could be, right? And I'm not offering any solutions, right? I'm just saying the problem. So that's kind of not really respectable, is it? But the way I'm seeing it as I'm looking at this, the set's not as exciting as a whole. Maybe they could do better in that regard. That's all I'm saying. All right, Mercedes-Benz E36 AMG. This is a very nice casting. Liking this one quite a bit. Just in red, nice and basic, nice and clean. So detail up front there, Mercedes detail, and rear. Another vehicle I wouldn't mind driving around. All these I wouldn't really mind driving around, let's be honest. This would be a nice one to own though. It's super cool. Painted black base. It's metal, of course. Heavy casting. Rubber tires. Rolls real nice. Slicks on there. No tread on these tires. This is ready for racing, apparently. Got that wide kind of fender well thing going on. Almost like a wide body thing going on. And it's a pretty cool casting. I think this one debuted in black, right? And that was really good looking in black. And in red, I think it's pretty nice too. Yeah, pretty decent. Yeah, again, you let me know what you think. And then lastly, the number 5 is the Subaru Forester STI. So let's open up that one. This one I think first debuted in blue. I like it actually a lot better in silver. I think it looks cooler in silver. This thing almost isn't a wagon. Like, it looks like almost like a shrunk down minivan, or almost like a Scion, like TC or whatever it was, the box looking thing, is what this kind of looks like. So it's not the most attractive vehicle in the set. Wouldn't be upset about owning one though. Would not be. It's a Forester. It just doesn't look like a wagon. It's almost like a mini SUV or like a crossover is kind of what it feels like. Doesn't really feel like a wagon to me. Like a hatchback. Because that's kind of what it is, right? I think it is a hatchback. Right? I mean, these hatches probably open too. What am I thinking? But whatever. You kind of get what I'm saying. It doesn't have the silhouette as much as a wagon. I feel like a wagon should be more lower profile, longer kind of car like that. You guys, of course, let me know what you think in the comments down below. But it's nice. It's basic. It's clean. It's a good version of the car. I think it looks better like this than the blue one did. That came out a while ago. And again, of course, it rolls all nice and all that stuff. Black painted base, silver, black interior, black rims. It's a good looking Hot Wheel. I'll give it that. But yeah, so that's your wagon release. Not not super exciting to me. More exciting than the off-road set that came out recently. I will say that. That's a fact, Jack. But this one just is not that exciting to me. So I don't know. You guys let me know what you think, of course, in the comments. I love hearing your opinions on these things. But are you buying this set? Or are you only buying a couple of them? I will tell you my favorite one is the Audi. I just dig it. I think it looks sharp. I think it looks really good. Then maybe the Volvo would be next, and the Mercedes. Actually, maybe the Mercedes, and then the Volvo, and then this would be last. I just don't think, as a set, if they had one that I would say to replace, it would be this one. Just because it would look more cohesive, I think. You guys let me know what you think. All right. Thank you guys very much. Enjoy the rest of your day. This will be in the Car Culture playlist, by the way. So if you want to see me give my mediocre opinion on some mediocre car culture sets, go to that playlist and check it out. I try not to be too negative. It's just, give you my honest opinion. If I'm not really feeling it all that much, why do I buy them? That's a good question. So someone's going to ask that, right? Well, if you don't really like these, why are you purchasing them? Because I have this sickness called car collecting. And what happens is I feel like since I've kept up with car culture since the beginning, I feel like I have to continue doing that. Maybe one day I will break the cycle and just only buy the cars I really, really like and stay away from trying to have full sets. And if I were going to do that, and this, I would probably buy that one, and I would definitely think about the rest. But this one I would definitely purchase, 100%. So if that's how you want to gauge how I like it, there you go. All right, thank you guys very much for watching again. Have a great day, and we'll see you in the next one.